A very good morning to one and all. Today our lecture topic is hallucinogens. So what is hallucinations? Hallucinations is a group of drugs acting on the brain, disturbing the sense and causing the hallucination. So drugs who has to treat the cause of hallucination that is called as a hallucinogens. Okay, that is seeing, hearing, and smelling, tasting or touching things that do to exist. Their effect begins within the 20 to 90 minutes of injection and can last as long as 12 hours. So, what are the classifications of hallucinogens? First class is indole alkylamines. In that drug examination of example for that indole alkylamines, uh, lysergic acid and diethylamide. That short form is LSD. Second one is dimethyl tryptamine. That short form is DMT. Next one is dimethyl diethyl tryptamine. That's called as a DET. The second class is phenylethylamine. That is phenylethylamine. The drug classification is mescaline, and that is MDMA, and also methyl amphetamine. And another drug is methylene dioxy um, amphetamine. So, what are the mechanisms involved that the halogens to produce the halogenation? Its mechanisms involved in the serotogenic neuronal system of brain. Halogens show serotonin agonist 5-HT agonist activity at the presynaptic of receptor like 5-HT1 in the midbrain and also stimulate the 5-HT2 receptor also that agonist to produce the inhibit the VMAT, which results in the increased the concentration of serotonin and noradrenaline and dopamine in the cytoplasm, and induce the release from the presynaptic nerve terminal. Activation of sympathetic nerves that produce the pupillary dilatations and increase the heart rate and BP, increase the body temperature, and etc. What are the therapeutic uses of the hallucinations? The hallucinations are used to certain mental illness, addiction to alcoholism and drugs, improve the emotional stability, and some of the fewer symptoms of anxiety and depressions are there. What are the adverse effects involved in that halogens to produce the schizophrenia and injury due to the violent behavior. In that, the halogens to produce various activity to produce in our midbrain, and also the stimulate the 5-HT to 5-HT receptors 1 and 2. That is produce severe parasympathetic and sympathetic action. In that sympathetic action, we are very popular sympathetic action in that eye is pupillary dilation and CVS. In that CVS increased heart rate and BP, and also the increased the body temperature. Why the body temperatures are increased? Because of the halogenesis to produce the unwanted effect in our body to produce the but increase the temperature of our body, and also that produce for the piloerection, that is of goosebumps, that is also present in that hallucinations. The therapeutic uses is most of the mental illness we to the hallucinations are used to certain mental illness and addiction to the alcoholism of the drugs to improve our mental stability and improve our emotional stability, and some of the anxiety problems we used for that particular hallucination drugs. So main adverse effects of that is used as a schizophrenia. Okay, so in that video we have to discuss about the what are the halogens, and what are the drugs used to the hallucination process, and what are the drug classified into the halogens, and the mechanism of action involved in that halogens, and what are the therapeutic uses used in the halogens, and what are the adverse effect used for that particular areas. So that we conclude that session. What we telling about that session. we have to focus for the halogens to produce the halogenation activity. And also we conclude that session to that halogenation. It's a very important one.